All right, everybody. I'm here to pick up my first week of my farm share. Today, I'm going to be getting my vegetable order and some eggs, and hopefully, by the time I get home, my meat will be there because everybody loves some good meat. I just picked it up, and you see it's right here. I brought my own tote. Although they do offer to give you a black tote, but I just left that for now, so and got my own stuff. But I can already tell there's some nice strawberries and some nice stuff, and I may or may not have bought donuts from this place too as well that looked amazing. So we'll get it all home and we'll show you. Let's start taking a look at what we got, and I am going to start with the good stuff. I'm going to start with this meat. Yeah, you know you want to see what the meat is. So we've got our small here. It says beef, chicken, lamb, pork, June 2026. So let's open this up. All right, first up, we've got an excellent, what is this? Chicken wings. Free range, non-GMO. These look very nice. You can see they've done a nice job freeze wrapping it. Yeah, so we've got some good chicken wings there. Those look like full wings, and those look very large, actually. Those look very good. So definitely going to have some chicken wings soon. We've got another pack here. Chicken wings, too. Again, really nice job on the sealing. These are already pre-sealed. We have our own vacuum sealer, but I don't have to do that because, honestly, vacuum sealing a shit ton of meat sucks. You get about halfway through, and then you never want to see meat or shrink-wrapped plastic ever again. So that is 2 packs of chicken wings, which is excellent. All right, set that aside here. Fine, I'll throw these over here off camera so you can't see. I mean, you can kind of see because it's right there on my couch. So, next up, let's keep the chicken rolling here. We've got some drums. These are some nice chicken drumsticks. This is excellent. So this looks like they basically went through a couple chickens and broke them down. These look really good. Again, really nice. Yeah, see, normal cost. They even have the cost there, which is excellent too. If you're just to buy these on their own, they'd be charging $9.05. Given that I paid about $600, including delivery for the entire share, that actually does work out at a pretty good savings if it stays at this kind of consistency. So that's pretty good right there. Right up next, ground beef. Oh, here we go. A little packet of ground beef right here. Look at that. That's pretty good. I don't really use ground beef for too much anymore, but like this looks like it'll be a really good amount for if I want to do like say a couple burgers, maybe like even like parsing these out. But there. I could probably get like 3, maybe 4 burgers if I stretched it a bit, or just like 2 really, really big patties. But it can also, go good with any of the tacos or Mexican food I like to make all the time. So that is really good too. We've got that there. Our ground beef. I wonder if there's any price tags on that. Nope. Just some nice, helpful, safe handling instructions. I'm actually going to grab my other tote here. Laying still in the tote. So let's go back in the freezer. All right. Now here's what we're really interested in. Oh, yeah. Oh. Breakfast sausage. Look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 full breakfast sausages. That'll be really nice. The packaging is a little loose there, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And again, good. They got the pricing right there too, $7.94. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then we have, oh my, lamb shoulder chops. This thing is huge. Get rid of that now. Don't need that no more. Lamb shoulder chops. This is pretty big. This is a wow. This is a $27 piece of meat right here. I have to be honest. I'm not too familiar with cooking lamb, but that's something we're gonna have to learn. It's, I guess, kind of a lean meat. Yeah. So cute little lamb. It's gonna go in my belly. All right. So yeah. So that's our meat share. That's gonna last us about a month, which I think is pretty good. I mean, I usually do, of course, supplement with that with Costco. I've got my chest freezer here that I'm using as my prep table. But yeah, that's I think that's a pretty good amount for a month. If you wanted to go, if you're like wanted to basically supply your whole month, you probably want to go up to a full share, which would be roughly about double that size. But we really wanted to test out the half share on the meat. We did have a half share of the vegetables last year. And after getting that, we fully decided it was worth it to go up to the full amount. All right, let's take a look at our vegetables. So right off the bat, we've got some nice kale. Right? Yeah, that's kale. I was told in my email that I was going to be getting either kale or garlic scapes. Unfortunately, I didn't get the garlic scapes, which I'm a much bigger fan of. But I'm sure I can figure out what to properly do with kale. All right. And then we've got our lettuce. Kind of small and very errant. Good for maybe like one salad, but like lettuce never really lasts too long anyway. And this is something to keep in mind. This is the first share. And usually the first share tends to be the lightest because it's the start of the season. A lot of the stuff really isn't ready to be picked out yet. But it does give you a good idea of what you're going to end up with. So yeah, we got our greens, our lettuce, and our kale. Gonna pop that kale back into the bag. So I keep it fresh before it goes in the crisper. All right. Let's leave it out here. Let's get like a nice big pile going, kind of show where we're ending up. And of course, you see the big thing in here, rhubarb. This is fresh rhubarb. Look at that, nice and bright red. You can see really good, really good rhubarb. Nothing much else to say about that. Rhubarb's something I've only really grown on from getting it fresh. I was never really a fan of like the pre-made strawberry rhubarb pies or, rhubarb pop compote. But then I started getting fresh rhubarb and I started making it myself. And oh boy, was I a convert very quickly. But yeah, and again, you can see all very, very, very fresh, very, very crisp. Still got that nice crispness to it. It is a good amount, so I think that coupled with what comes next is going to lead to some pretty amazing baking in my future. And that, of course, up next is the strawberries. Yeah, look at those. Those are farm fresh Ontario strawberries. One of the things that this area is famous for, essentially. Really, really plump, really, really flavorful, absolutely beautiful. You can see right there. Great color, great juiciness, good size too. Really good size. I'm gonna snake one that now. Dude. Oh my god. That shit's so juicy. You really can't compare to any of the store-bought stuff, any of the stuff that comes in from the US that's, got to survive a long haul. This stuff is all very local. Tons of strawberry fields around here. Oh man, tons of strawberry fields around here where they do picking on weekends. It's really the bread and butter of this community. So, yeah, 2 bushels. And if I go by last year, I'm going to end up with basically 2 of these every week. So I got a shit ton of strawberries I'm going to have to go through. Looks like we're going to be doing some jams and pies and, I don't know, maybe some frescas and like just absolutely delicious strawberries. So I'm going to pop those right to the front and to the side here. All right. Next, he's kind of spilled everywhere, so I'm going to take a sec because they want it to be free. Want it to be free from their container, but I say no. I say no. You go back in your container. Delicious fingerling potatoes. Here we have fingerling baby potatoes. They look really nice. They're a white potato. I really like to do these on like a half boil and then do them with like a fry or a crisp, and they get like a really really nice crispiness to them. I'm more used to the smaller ones as opposed to these sort of oblong shaped ones, but they do look really nice. You can see roughly the quart I got here. There's a good amount of potatoes. You know, that could probably stretch between 1 or 2 meals really easily. I try to be more conservative on my potato usage. Too many potatoes, you end up looking like a potato. As you can see, my potato influenced body here is something that I would have to work through now. And that involves, you know, being a little more moderate with the potatoes. But these ones, I think they're going to balance out because they are smaller, they are fresher, a little less starchy, you know, because they're a white potato. They're not like a russet. Yeah, you can even do like a dime or a julienne if you want, or like really small French fries. Although they're not very good French fries, so let's pop all those back into our quart. Boom. All right, and then next up, 1 single green garlic. Now, this is basically just an undergrown garlic bulb. A lot of the flavor, though, does come from up here. I've wish I maybe got a few more of these, but I imagine as time goes on, garlic tends to be one of the things that grows a lot faster. So we're probably going to see a lot more of that. You can see really nice white bulb on the bottom here, and really nice, you know, the garlic green part. That's the technical name is the garlic green part, the part that's green, the long part. It also functions as a pretty good disciplinary tool. So, you know, it's got some whip to it. Oh, listen to that. Yeah. 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 Someone's been a bad girl. All right, I'm going to move on from that before I get demonetized before I'm ever monetized. So it's a nice stack of green garlic there. 1 bell pepper, but oh boy, is this a good bell pepper. So we've got, 1 orange bell pepper, which is very good. Up next, we have tomato, which is, again, new farm fresh tomato, 1 single, very firm, very nice. We got the makings of a salad going here. All right, and up next, finally, we're getting down to the bottom here, but we still got some really good stuff left. Radishes. I love me a radish. Straight out of the ground. Look at these things. So beautiful and red. Really leafy on the top here, too. I don't really know if there's anything to do with the parts up here, but like, really crispy. I bet you these things are going to be white as hell when I cut into them. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's a good set of radishes here. I'm going to shake my radishes at you. Shake my radishes at you. Finally, for the produce, we have some nice fresh asparagus. I'm a big asparagus fan. I go through a lot of asparagus. These look like they're really nice size, very fresh. You can see here, very juicy. Juicy. I don't know if you should describe asparagus as juicy, but yeah, absolutely delicious. And then finally, get that out of here. Get out of here. I don't need you anymore. Get out of here. Nobody needs you. Move some of this aside. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, Tote. I do need you. Every day I need you. You're the one of the most useful things I own. Oh, look at those. Brown. That's how you know they're good. They're farm fresh brown eggs. Beautiful brown eggs. Beautiful. Try to get them into the camera. Oh, too much produce in the way. Yeah. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, including the meat, which we'll get back up here for the nice shots. Get all this back into frame here. Oh yeah, that propped up, looking good. Got my parts of a chicken here. So yeah, here you go. First week and month of our farm share from Willow Tree Farms. You can check them out online. I'll have the links listed below. But here it is. Now we're going to have to make something worthy of this cornucopia.